In this video, I'm going to show you how to make bread pudding in a mug with 1 slice of sourdough bread. So this is a great recipe and method to use day-old or stale sourdough bread. So if you've got half a loaf of sourdough bread lying around, go ahead and use it in this bread pudding. So this bread pudding couldn't be easier. Get yourself a nice mug, a slice of sourdough, 1 egg, then a half cup of milk. It could be any milk you want. I'm using almond milk. Then 3 tablespoons of brown sugar, a sprinkle of salt, and an optional dash of cinnamon for some extra flavor. And that's all you need. Let's get making this bread pudding. Okay, so the first thing you're going to do is get your bread knife and cut the slice of bread into bite-sized cubes. Anything small and bite-sized will work, and 1 slice of bread should provide just the right amount of bread for 1 mug of bread pudding. And there you go, little bite-sized bits like this work great. I even like these little crusty bits from the bottom of the loaf. Those provide a great texture. To start assembling the microwave mug bread pudding, crack 1 egg right into the mug. Then get a fork and start scrambling the egg. You don't want to have any kind of yolky or egg white bits in there. You want it to be as smooth as possible before you add the other ingredients. Then in goes the brown sugar, cinnamon, and salt. Remember, the recipe will be in the description of this video. Then stir all of these ingredients together, just breaking up all those brown sugar chunks, trying to get this as smooth as possible before we add the milk. You can use white sugar for this recipe too, by the way. That should work fine and be a little bit easier to stir. Then stir in all of your milk of choice, and that will complete the custardy liquid portion of the bread pudding. Then just add all of the bread cubes directly into the liquid. They should all fit in the mug pretty well. Then just kind of tamp down the bread cubes into the liquid mixture, making sure that they're fully submerged. And you're going to let them sit for about 5 minutes to absorb all of that custardy liquid. Okay, this bread pudding has been resting in the mug for about 5 minutes. It's definitely moist. It's been soaking up this liquid. It's still a little runny in there, but it should be good to move to the microwave. You just want to microwave your bread pudding for 3 minutes total. That seems to work for me. I'm going to start at 1.5 minutes and then check it and see what it looks like after that. Then after 1.5 minutes, it should look like it's risen a little bit, and it should look a little custardy. I'm going to put that back in for another 1:30 minutes. And when the pudding starts rising up above the top of the mug, that's when you know it's done. And that's bread pudding in a mug. As you'll see here in a second, it's not the prettiest dessert, but it is a great way to use up day-old or leftover sourdough bread. And anytime you're getting more sourdough in your diet, I think that's a win, no matter what it looks like. So go ahead and hit the thumbs up button down below if you like the idea for this recipe, and I'll see you in the next video.